Hi, I'm Bob the Brain Coral, and I am here to tell you about how climate change is affecting me and my family, the coral reef population. Coral reefs are one of the most biodiverse ecosystems on planet Earth. In order to demonstrate this, I will be having some of my friends talk to you about the effect that global climate change has on the reef population. I will first be tackling the question of, so, how exactly has global climate change impacted the coral reef population? Anthropogenic greenhouse gases cause acidification and bleaching within the coral reefs. Anthropogenic means human impact. So, humans are directly causing damage to us and the rest of the reef communities. As more carbon is released into the atmosphere, the oceans take it in. An increase in CO2 makes the ocean water more acidic. This is harmful for the reefs and the other marine life that inhabit them. Coral bleaching is a process that happens as the ocean water warms due to climate change. When the temperatures rise, us corals expel algae that live within us, which help us stay healthy. We cannot continue the symbiotic relationship with the algae when the water warms up, so we have to let them go. We now no longer have a symbiotic relationship with the algae, which helps maintain the health of the reef. Hello, I am Timmy the tubular coral, and I am here to answer, hey now, what will happen to the coral reef population if humans do nothing to mitigate the consequences of global climate change? Well, according to the United Nations Educational, Scientific, and Cultural Organization, the coral reefs in all 29 reef-containing World Heritage Sites would cease to exist by the end of this century if humans continue to emit greenhouse gases at the same rate that they are doing now. This means that the organisms that inhabit the reefs will also suffer, as they depend on the corals for shelter and food. For example, clownfish survive and inhabit within a species of coral called an anemone. Anemones provide shelter for the clownfish, as we have learned through our favorite movie, Finding Nemo. Psst, hey, over here. I'm Katie the cup coral. Were you wondering, how does global climate change and the warming of our oceans affect humans? We do know that they are the cause of the damage of the reefs, right? Well, I'll tell you that these reefs directly support 500 million people worldwide, mostly in poorer countries. Healthy reefs support commercial fisheries and jobs like those associated with tourism and recreation. Humans would no longer be able to participate in reef diving tours or fishing trips, and that they would not be able to enjoy the beautiful view that we, us coral reefs, provide. Also, since us coral reefs house so many species, some of the humans' favorite dishes, like scallops, lobster, and other fishes, would not be able to be prepared. Hey, Brian the branch coral here. You want to know what humans can do to help? What solutions are there to give us hope for the future? Well, in order to help us, it is necessary that humans lower their greenhouse gas emissions. This means that humans should be walking or biking instead of taking a car, or taking public transportation when possible. In addition, humans should also aim at recycling, using less water, and stop printing to save paper. All of these changes can help reduce their carbon footprint. In order to specifically help us, the coral reef population, it is important to shrink the use of garden chemicals that can leak into the oceans. Also, humans should choose to eat sustainable seafood and volunteer to help clean up beaches and waterways. Learning more about reef etiquette and how to practice it when swimming or diving is important to us too. Us corals are very fragile, but we provide a lot for you humans. We deserve mutual respect too. Hey, Bob again. Thank you all for tuning in to hear about the health of me and my fellow corals and how that could be affected with the current surge of climate change. The graphic images and information presented to you from us today were meant to highlight the real tragedies that can come along with global climate change. Ocean acidification and coral bleaching are phenomena that should not be taken lightly. Are you willing to help us? The health of the coral reef population is dependent on you.